Banks, baby.
Genius.
AY Mix Beat.
Purchase your tracks today.
Banks, baby.
Genius.
AY Mix.
Hey YouTube, this is my second video going out. So first of all, I want to thank all you guys for the love and support that I got on my first video. That being said, let's get those likes and subscribes up. So I want to talk about making amends and dealing with your past and things that happened to you in the past. So, you know, with that being said, for me personally, I have a lot of issues with things that happened to me. Being locked in a closet as a child, being told that I wasn't good enough, being molested by a close relative. Those things, you know, they took away from me in a way and made me feel like I was less of a person, making me feel like I wasn't good enough, not loving myself. Part of that came to my mother telling me, you know, if these things happen to you or to me, you know, what makes you so special for it not to happen to you as well? That being said, I love my mother. You know, she was a great influence on me. And regardless of what anybody could say, she was there for most of my life and took care of me and loved me. But that being said, it was a part of her that didn't love herself or she made herself feel like she wasn't enough. And I have to say that I carried that on. In the Bible or in church, they talk about that being a generational curse. Having children of my own, I don't want to pass those curses on to them. So the first step is in making change in myself, because you're the first teacher, their parents. They're going to ultimately accept and do the things that you did, because as a parent, you know, if it was good enough for you, why is it not good enough for them? I would say the best thing that you can do is to treat yourself through therapy, through God, through the church, you know, trying to find and love yourself, and not accepting less because you love yourself, making changes in your life to be better, you know, and that starts with you loving yourself and not accepting less. Overall, like I said, they're going to think that if it's okay, you know, because they grew up in that situation, and if you find it acceptable, why is it not acceptable for them? So that's something that I have to deal with myself and try to find an amends for that. Try to be a better man and love myself ultimately. I don't want to pass those curses on to my children. So how do you change that? And that begins with, again, you loving yourself and you making changes. And I mean, if you can't see it for yourself, at least see it for them. You know, they're children, and in the Bible it talks about children being the arrows of warriors. You are that warrior, and they are the arrow. In other words, you point them in the direction that they're going to go. So you have to make changes in yourself. You have to love yourself and try to make better decisions for yourself. not in a greedy fashion, like, oh, I want this or I want that, so I'm going to get this, but actually making healthy choices, and mentally and physically and spiritually, changing the way that you do things so they don't follow in your footsteps or in your parents' footsteps and make those same mistakes. I want to say I love you, Kitty, and I love you, Dante. You're great kids. And you need to love yourself as much as you love me and you love Mama. Love yourself and be better than we were. Make more for your children and our future. One day, I won't be here anymore, and like I would say, the Rockefellers and guys like that, their monuments were statues and buildings, and my monument is you. So if I leave something undone halfway and leave you broken, you're going to continue to pass that on. So I'm going to work on me, and I hope down the road when you're ready, you work on you where you're weak at and make yourself strong. Be the best that you can. Don't let people tell you that you deserve less. Be the best that you can be, because you're worth it. I think you are, but you have to believe it. With all that being said, again, YouTube, people that watch this video, family and friends, like and subscribe. Um, I can't do this without you guys, and hopefully I'm inspiration to y'all to make change and be more. This is James signing out.